It's the Montreal Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Kevin Hart presents LOL at KFN.
I just had a baby girl, 3 months old. Thank you. Oh my God. Beautiful. Second child, baby girl. First one's a boy. Here's what I've learned about baby girls. I have learned that people will give you unsolicited advice if you're a man, because everyone thinks men are idiots and know nothing about babies or girls. Every person, you'll be at even a Starbucks, you'll be getting your Starbucks and the barista will be like, oh, by the way, you know to wipe front to back, right? Wipe front to back? I'm like, what the f? Why are you, oh, you mean that's how you don't scoop it from the back up? That's not how you wipe a baby girl's. You don't scoop it up and then just thumb it in there? That's not the way to wipe a baby's asshole? And then take a pencil and just really push it in there? Thanks for the f***ing advice. I know how babies work. She's like, oh my God, I didn't do that. Trust me, I know how babies act. Do you know how easy it is to clean shit off a vagina? It's the easiest thing. Just one and done. Cleaning shit off is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Just try to get a little bit of pudding off of wet spaghetti noodles. It's insanity. Some of you guys are like, this isn't just for laughs. Buckle up. This is my life. It's so easy. Thank you. Smattering of applause. Thank you. It's so much easier. A vagina is a very well-designed thing. Everything's inside. It's a very good design. It's like a piece of IKEA furniture. That's a vagina. You open it up, you're like, there's a TV in here? I didn't know that. A penis is just like an old TV on the floor with 40 cables going into it. There's a cat chewing on a cord. You're like, that's a sanitation problem. I love being a parent. They keep me leveled. I quit smoking about 8 months ago, and it's because, thank you, nailing it, gonna live, maybe. But it's really hard. It's so hard to quit smoking. But my daughter, she keeps me in, because I still am in the mindset, it's still cool to smoke, says the guy. It's still cool, but it's cool to smoke. You can like smoke a cigarette and then flick it at a gasoline trail that leads to your enemy's car. That is a cool thing, like, see you later, Hitler, or whoever your enemy is. I know a lot of people have lower expectation enemies. They're like, Gerald from work. I'm taking out Hitler. It's cool. It's a cool thing. You can't look cool with vaping. You can't be, they're vaping in the boys' rooms in high schools now. That's the that this low, rebellious, garbage kids are doing. Oh, it's so dangerous, I'm vaping. It's not dangerous if you can't get caught. I saw a guy smoke cocaine on school property once. That guy's dangerous, not vaping. That's why kids love this song, what is it, Cake by the Ocean? That ooh, let's go crazy and eat cake by the ocean. Can you imagine? You could get sand in your cake. That's nothing. You can't look cool. Oh, I'm vaping. I'm a caterpillar who speaks only in riddles. My child keeps me grounded. Not smoking keeps you grounded. Because when I get away from my kids, I feel the pull to the bad side. As soon as you get away from your kids, you're like, for a day, you're like, oh, I could drink 40 bottles of whiskey. You just can taste it in the back. Like a week away from your kids, you're like, I wonder what meth tastes like. It's a real problem. A month away, you're like blowing 2 guys in an alley. Like, what happened? Oh my God, I was watching Dora a month ago. That's a person who's really not into this either. I don't want any more children. That's a thing. I think I'm finished with kids. I don't know about, I think I'm done. I don't want any more. There's a lot of garbage kids out there. There's a lot of bad people in the world, and they all started as kids. Like the nightmares of 30 years from now are children at this moment. All the murderers. Some of them are kids. They just don't know how to say it. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to keep drifters and women in my basement. They don't say that. They don't say it. Some bad people. I saw the biggest piece of child. He was like 12 years old. He was like a really kind of entitled Canadian kid. You just know that kid. The kid is like only ever says stuff like this to his mother, like, the iPad's out of batteries. Like that kid. So I saw this piece of garbage kid. I'm driving my car. and he comes by on a bike, boom, cuts me off. No helmet. Just cuts me off, doesn't even look. And I had to slam on my brakes. And I almost got rear-ended. I was so mad. So I gave the kid a little, toot. Not like a you, right? I gave him more of a hey. Just so you know, I actually had right of way here. And I'm pretty sure you're too young to have studied velocity or mass. But I would have won in this battle. So next time, maybe don't go into traffic and wear a helmet. Your friend Ryan. And this kid didn't just look back at me and say, "Thank you, sir, for not making my life be in a chair and breathing through a straw to control it." He immediately just turned at me and started giving me the finger, like this. Like, me for not hitting him. And I don't believe in a higher power, but occasionally something beautiful happens. And as he was giving me the finger, he rode right into the back of a FedEx truck. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. The windows were open, so all he heard was me going, And this is why I don't want more kids. But there's a tricky thing. When you are of an age, you have to figure out birth control. It's tricky. I'm married. I'm in my 30s. Condoms? You don't want to do condoms. That's no fun, because married sex is already so spontaneous. Let's take some of the sensation out of it. The IUD, that's hot with the kids. That's where you put a little stick up there, a little wizard stick. It's a wizard in your cooch that just sees sperm and is like, "You shall not pass," right? That's about it. It's either, the only other option is pulling out, which is great birth control if you love kids, because I can't even stop a sneeze. Like, can you take that outside? I'll try. It's just coming out right in the potato salad. I'm up the picnic. I'm sorry. I can't stop it. How do you stop something you're loving that much? You're really enjoying yourself. Now to do something different, it's not happening. I'm never eating steak going, this is so good. I don't take it out of my mouth and then wipe it on my wife's That's not how it works. Thank you so much. Good night.